The female CEO had just sat in the car when she arrogantly stretched her feet toward the driver's side, and the man not only didn't stop her, but even smiled and asked her if she needed any help. It was only then that the female CEO realized she had actually gotten into the wrong car, so she tried to get out, her face full of embarrassment, but the man locked the door. The female CEO felt scared, thinking the man was trying to bully her. She immediately said that if he let her go, she could give him a lot of money. While saying this, she even showed him the money from her bag. To her surprise, the man didn't want the money. Instead, he asked if she needed a boyfriend. It turned out he had overheard her conversation with a friend before getting into the car and learned that she needed someone to pretend to be her boyfriend to deal with her parents who were pressuring her to marry. But the female CEO still felt the man had other motives and wanted to call the police. At this moment, the man explained that his situation was the same as hers, and he hoped she would cooperate with him, promising to reward her later. Hearing this, the female CEO couldn't help but tease him, saying that he was just a driver, while she was the CEO of a listed company worth $5 million. What could he possibly do to reward her? The man casually replied that $5 million was just pocket money for him for a day. The female CEO thought he was bragging, but then realized she really needed a fake boyfriend. So she agreed to his proposal, and they went to get a marriage certificate. Little did she know, the man wasn't boasting, and his identity was not simple. His older sister, Alice, was the owner of the largest business association in the country. His second sister, Anna, was the CEO of the first consortium. As for the man, he was the sole heir to the family. The reason he was in such a hurry to find a wife was because his two sisters had given him an ultimatum today, demanding that he get married today. So their objectives were met. The female CEO immediately took the man home to deal with her parents, but to her surprise, her parents had already found a suitable husband for her, a rich young master named John. When they saw the man she brought home, dressed plainly, they were very dissatisfied. They told her that only by marrying John could their family cooperate with the first consortium. The female CEO refused and said she had already married the man. Then, the man immediately took out their marriage certificate, but they didn't expect that John didn't get angry but was instead very excited, saying he actually preferred married women. The man was furious when he heard this and directly taught John a lesson. This made John extremely angry, and he threatened the female CEO's parents, saying that if she didn't divorce the man, they could forget about cooperating with the first consortium. The parents immediately became nervous and kept trying to calm down the angry John. Then they pressured the female CEO to divorce the man. The female CEO refused, saying that with her ability, even without John's family's help, she could still secure cooperation with the consortium's CEO. Seeing the tense atmosphere, the man decided to stop hiding his identity and directly stated that he could help her secure the cooperation with the first consortium because he knew the consortium's CEO, and he even had the CEO's contact information, but no one believed him. They mocked the man, saying he was just a poor driver and was probably bragging. Even the female CEO didn't believe him and thought he was just trying to defend her. Then, she firmly told her parents that she wouldn't divorce and left with the man, unbeknownst to them. After they left, the father was planning that if she didn't divorce the man, he would contact the company's shareholders to remove her from the CEO position. Soon, it was time for the first consortium's cooperation meeting. When the father met John, he confidently said that the female CEO would definitely divorce the man. As soon as he finished speaking, the female CEO appeared with the man. Seeing this, John became very angry and questioned the father why the female CEO hadn't divorced the man yet. The parents hurriedly calmed John down, saying it was the man who wanted to stay with the female CEO because of his greed for wealth. The father told the man that they would never accept him as the female CEO's husband. The man helplessly told the father that with his abilities, he would definitely help the female CEO secure the cooperation with the first consortium. Before he could finish speaking, John interrupted, saying the man was just bragging, and that with just one phone call, he could teach the man a lesson. Little did he know, it would be him who would get the lesson, because at that moment, Anna, the CEO of the first consortium, had already received word that the man was being bullied by John, and she was planning to teach the person who offended her brother a lesson. Meanwhile, the man was not afraid of John's threats, and even arrogantly said that John didn't have the right to threaten him. The female CEO, worried the man would suffer revenge from John, directly declared that the man was her husband. Seeing how determined the female CEO was, the father stopped hiding and threw a dismissal letter at him, threatening that he had already teamed up with the shareholders to remove her from the CEO position. The female CEO couldn't believe that her parents would treat her this way. She explained that even without John, she could still secure cooperation with the first consortium. At this moment, John sneered and said that he had already gotten help from Jerry, the manager of the first consortium, and that only he would cooperate with Anna. The man comforted the female CEO, saying that as long as he wanted to, he could fire Jerry anytime. When Jerry saw the man acting so arrogantly, he immediately wanted to teach him a lesson. Just then, Anna finally arrived. Jack immediately stepped forward and started accusing the man in front of Anna. But to everyone's surprise, Anna didn't listen to Jerry at all, and instead walked over to the man. What shocked everyone was the man actually called Anna's sister.